Good morning, investors. Welcome to the 21st of August 2014. The trade for today is called RMB Holdings. The code is RMH. Last traded price was 55.98. The action on this trade will be to trade it as short from a high to a low. Entry level 56.09. It's on the dotted blue line here. Target is 52.82. It's to this low here. Use the stop last level of 57.72. It's on the red line here. Current open trades is African Rainbow Minerals, Vodacom, CFR, Mondi, and SA Breweries. Please take note, FSR was a completed trade on the 15th of August. The call was made and it was executed on the 21st of August. The entry level was 44.19. The target was 42.65 and exit price was 42.65. Looking at the top 40 shares, this is the index. Blue line is the index movement. Currently trading above the dotted 5-day moving average and currently above the 20-day moving average as well. Looking at the top, the Dow Jones Industrials, American markets, Wednesday evening they closed 59 points stronger. They closed to this black line here, and that level was 16,979 points, very close to the 17,000 points. Currently they're about 1 point up, 1 point down for the future movement for late afternoon opening at 3:50. Currently, the job loss figures will, US job figures will also be due at 2:50 this afternoon. And please take note, Friday, huge meeting happening on the Federal Reserve Bank of America by Helen on Friday afternoon. So it could have an impact in the short-term volatility in the market happening. But as you can see, a completed reversal head and shoulder pattern, leg, shoulder, head, shoulder, leg. Looking at the J200. That's the top 40 index. I'm just going to extend this line here. And what you're currently seeing is a lot of volatility in our markets at this moment. Came down to this black support line here. Huge level to track is 45,837 points, but still in a small upward channel here. At any time for breaks this black line and then the Fibonacci's, then more downside could be due back to this low levels here or close to the red line on the 89-day moving average. Looking at the Bollinger Bands, testing the middle green line of the Bollinger Bands, and we need to see if it's going to go back to these levels here. Futures are showing on the top 40 a bit of a negative opening, but we need to see how it will open at 8:50. Looking at ShopRite, still losing a lot of value, still trading between the green and the purple Bollinger Band, and most of your indicators will be very low. It looks like no upward channel breaking this minus 80 for upward movement as yet. Still waiting to see if there's any possibility for bargain hunters coming in very soon. But as you can see, indicators are very low here. On the RSI, indicators also low. Looking at Mr. Price, still no momentum. Going upwards or downwards, just a small movement down, but still got a lot of support. Woolies did come down to the 77 rand level. Currently testing this very important level on the Fibonacci of 61.8% and trading between the green and the purple Bollinger Bands. Calling up the moving averages, we need to change this quickly here just to give you an indication. 21 days, that's a short-term indication. 89 days is a nice Fibonacci number for medium term, and then a long-term moving average of 200 days. I'm going to execute this, and what you can basically see, it's testing this 61.8% on the Fibonacci as well as the middle red line. That's the 89-day moving average. At any time if it breaks this, then you will basically see a bigger format of coming physically down to the purple line in the short term. On the weekly chart, testing the 21-day moving average, and it's also confirmed here on the 61.8% on a weekly chart, showing a lot of support in the short term. So keep a close eye on this Woolies as well. Truworths also lost momentum, just like Shoprite, coming physically down here at this moment, and testing the low point here of almost 65 Rand. Let's go to the banking shares. Barclays Bank lost a bit of value in the downward cycle, currently testing 164.78, and that's the bottom of the band as well. Currently trading at 165 on the close. Indication, a bit of a downward swingle here. Stochastics also showing a bit of a more downward side could happen here, as well as your RSI showing a downward side here, and the MACD still trading under the green line on the MACD. So the big question would be, would you break this 164.78? And let's go to the weekly chart. Still a bit of downward cycle could be due here on the specific trade back to the 160s in the short term. Just looking at the weekly chart here. So the expectation is that it could go back here. Keep a close eye on this one. Standard Bank. Now Standard Bank also lost a lot of value, breaking the 61.8%, showing more downside. Next low could be expectation of 135.74, currently trading at 137.80. Imperial is also losing a bit of value, trading here at 189. This is a huge support level here, currently on 38.2%. Anytime if it breaks it further downwards, 183 could be the next pricing on the table here. Looking at the indicators, more downward side happened here. Broke the support, there's more downside on the stochastics. RSI also showing a bit of downside. So let's keep a close eye on this one for definitely in the short-term trading. Another one is called DSY, Discovery, and as you can see, Discovery is starting to lose value. At any time for breaks is 96 Rand, 96 Rand 50 level, more downside under the 95 Rand could be due. Kumba is still getting a lot of support in the current levels here. Need to track closely as well. You will see in the indicators no objective of an upbreak is yet, so next day 2 or 3 could be very important to follow to see if bargain hunters will come into this specific share, definitely in the short term. Traders, enjoy your trading.